can I use protein treatment on my relaxed hair? First and foremost, I just want to make this disclaimer. This is not a judgment post. This is a post to help people who have chosen for themselves to relax their hair, how they can actually take better care of it to avoid things like dryness, breakage, thinning hair, as well as scalp irritation. So let's get into it. The short answer of it is absolutely. Your relaxed hair actually needs some protein in it. So a relaxer basically comes onto your hair. It's able to penetrate through the hair cuticle and goes all the way to the second layer of your hair strand, which is called the cortex. And basically what it does there is by finding what we call disulfide bonds, breaking these down to permanently straighten your hair. This does have some effects on the hair that might need to be mitigated through some products and some thoughtful routines, right? So what are some of these effects that relaxing your hair can have on your hair? Number one is hair breakage. It's very common. Number two is dryness in the hair, which is absolutely common as well. Some people may experience, hair thinning. And lastly, some people might also experience some scalp irritation. The protein treatment will actually tackle two of these issues. These issues are thinning hair as well as breakage. And then again, out of the four issues I've just mentioned, a moisture treatment will tackle two. And a moisture treatment, I'm talking about a deep conditioning hair mask. It'll tackle the dryness and the breakage side of things. And lastly, out of the four issues, a scalp deep treatment will tackle, again, two of these issues. Number one is going to be an irritated scalp, and number two, it's going to be thinning hair. So on the day of relaxing your hair, instead of using a normal hair conditioner, opt for a deep conditioning hair mask. In the context of relaxed hair, you need to actually prioritize moisture. Something like a Masodi deep conditioning hair mask is going to come on and really infuse, the deeper layers of your hair strands with the moisture that it needs to avoid dryness, to avoid brittleness, as well as to avoid breakage. The following week on your wash day, that's where I would recommend doing a protein treatment. But the catch is, when you're doing a protein treatment on relaxed hair, you need to pair it up with a deep conditioning hair mask again. You can do them together or you can do them 1 week apart so that there can be a healthy balance between hair strength and hair fortification, as well as hair elasticity and hair moisture. A protein treatment is enough to do once a month, so please, you don't need to keep alternating every single time, but at least once a month you need to do a protein treatment to make sure that your hair is fortified, it's strengthened, and it's anti-breakage, but also it's anti-thinning. If you continue experiencing thinning hair after, doing the protein treatment and you feel like you would like your hair to be a bit thicker, you're more than welcome to come in with something like a root stimulating serum, which is going to come onto the scalp directly and help your hair follicle actually produce richer, thicker, denser, and more voluminous hair to counter the hair thinning side of things. And then at a day-to-day basis level, it's absolutely important for relaxed hair to have two main things. Number one is hydration. For this part, you need a really good leave-in conditioner. This is something that is going to hydrate your hair. And then once you're done with the hydration part of things, you want to make sure that on the sealing side of things, you've got it on lock. Some people don't want relaxed hair to look too weighed down by greasy products. So if this is you, go for a light oil, like an all-in-one hair oil, Masodi all-in-one hair oil. It's going to come in and coat your hair strands and ensure that whatever hydration you've put in from the leave-in conditioner is locked into your hair strands and can actually last throughout the day. If you're someone who needs a bit of styling pomade that's going to come into the hair and really add a little bit of extra moisture, then you can come in with something like a shea butter hair food as a sealing product. On top of the leave-in conditioner, you can sort of like apply a light layer of the shea butter hair food. Is going to really support with some extra softening. It's also going to add a bit of shine. And also what you can do is come in with a hairline fortifying serum as well, because your hairline or your edges is very vulnerable to chemicals and heat and so on. So come in with that serum as well and make sure that your hairline is thickened and also it's fortified. And then for some people who have some scalp care issues, maybe you've got a bit of burn, maybe you've got a bit of dandruff, as a result of the hair relaxing, you want to come in with a scalp deep treatment to make sure that actually your scalp is well soothed, but also remedied from the effect of the chemicals that are in the relaxer. And really add a little bit of extra moisture, then you can come in with something like a shea butter hair food as a sealing product. going to really support with some extra softening. It's also going to add a bit of shine. And also what you can do is come in with a hairline fortifying serum as well, because your hairline or your edges is very vulnerable to chemicals and heat and so on. So come in with that serum as well and make sure that your hairline is well nourished, it gets thickened, and also it's fortified. And then for some people who have some scalp care issues, maybe you've got a bit of burn, maybe you've got a bit of dandruff, as a result of the hair relaxing, you want to come in with a scalp deep treatment to make sure that actually your scalp is well soothed, but also remedied from the effects of the chemicals that are in the relaxer. So that's basically what the routine looks like. I hope this is helpful. Thank you.